Proudly brought to you by
Hello, I'm Rex Lita with the news. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, PM calls for landowners to resolve ongoing disputes. Young dancers win trophy. And PNG wins Melanesian Cup. Prime Minister James Marape recently officiated at a landmark event in Tari, Hela province, where 4 major signings and ribbon-cutting ceremonies took place, signaling a new chapter of partnership, progress and prosperity for Hela and its project-impacted communities. The ceremonies brought together key development partners including ExxonMobil PNG, Mineral Resources Development Company, Petroleum Resources Kutubu, PNG Power, Dirio Power, China Railway Company, Internal Revenue Commission, local landowner companies and leaders.
Speaking at the event, Prime Minister James Marape said the initiatives launched reflects the government's vision of ensuring that project areas such as Hela sees tangible benefits from their resource contributions to the national economy. Marape said Hela province has carried the national economy for decades through its oil and gas projects, and it is only right that the people of Hela also enjoy the fruits of that contribution. He commended the cooperation between the state, provincial government, landowners and private sector partners, describing it as a practical demonstration of inclusive development under the Connect PNG and Take Back PNG policies. The Prime Minister also highlighted that some landowners' funds were released, marking an important milestone for local communities who have long awaited the fulfillment of their benefits. He said for too long, landowners have waited for what is rightfully theirs. He encouraged the landowners to use the funds wisely, emphasizing the importance of long-term planning and sustainability that will sustain their families and their future. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister James Marape has called on landowners from PNG LNG project areas to urgently resolve ongoing disputes that are delaying the distribution of over 800 million kina currently held in trust for their benefit. Speaking in Tari following the signing of the PNG LNG gas-fired power supply MOU, Prime Minister Marape said that while some 30 court cases among various landowner groups remain before the courts, the government is ready to pay out funds to undisputed clans whose entitlements have been verified. This call aims to facilitate a swift resolution and ensure that the benefits of the PNG LNG project reach the rightful landowners.
Let them this way go. You got to go to compensation, you got road to stop. Now we can stop him, road development, and must go. And so me to thank you to us and all parties, including all the landowners from Heights and Kudubu, Moran for standing behind this transformation project of making this happen.
Following the completion of national examinations, Tusbab Secondary School in Madang Province hosted its 23rd Grade 12 and 56th Grade 10 graduation. The Marape Hall was packed with parents, guardians, friends and relatives who gathered to witness the 433 Grade 10 and 334 Grade 12 graduates of 2025. Principal Cletus Maniu, whilst congratulating the students, also told parents how the year had been challenging for both teachers and students as they transitioned from the outcome-based education, or OBE, system to the standard-based curriculum, or SBC. The graduating students were also encouraged to be helpful to their parents and guardians who had struggled to get them this far by being productive and avoiding illegal activities during the festive season. The students receive attainment certificates. TVWAN News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's OneTalk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with BSP's OneTalk Wallet. BSP's OneTalk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Magic Golden Ticket Promotion e-come back. Now by Pennies long 30th November 2025. Piny Magic Golden Ticket long you, long winning share long 500,000 kina inside long packet magic chicken or beef noodles. All prizes start 50,000 kina, 20,000 kina, 1,000 kina, na 500 kina. Open packet long magic noodles na Piny Golden Ticket long come up winner. No can wait. Buy magic noodles now.
Introducing the 8th generation unbreakable recreational Hilux double cab look, featuring new look trapezoid grille, front and rear LED and fog lights, backup assist monitor, keyless entry start-stop button, a 2.8-liter 6-speed automatic, improved fuel efficiency injection diesel, luxury interior, touchscreen sound system, tough yet comfortable, perfect for town and country fleet vehicles. The 8th generation tough and recreational Hilux, available now at Hela Motors. Unbreakable Hilux.
Tell him shorty come get it. Come grind on me, but mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring the groove down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring the groove down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi, Pepsi, you like it, Pepsi, you like it, Pepsi,
Life is about making memories, sharing new adventures. Go beyond the familiar. Don't let bacteria hold you back from experiencing the world. Protex uses natural antibacterial protection with flaxseed oil and eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. Free yourself. Go beyond with Protex.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee Independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
Welcome back. It's a proud moment for Papua New Guinea as the GFAM dance crew from Gordon International School clinched first place in the junior division at the House of Champions dance competition in Brisbane. This win is a milestone for the school and the nation, as this was the first time a junior team from PNG competed in the international event, and they will bring home the trophy. The group of talented boys and girls aged 10 to 13 from grade 4 to 7 captured the judges' attention with their powerful routines, precise choreography, and unmistakable PNG energy. Their teacher and coach Theodore Toalila also competed in the adult division, making the experience even more meaningful as both mentor and competitor. The win is more than just a trophy. It is a symbol of what is possible when passion, education, and family support come together. Turning abroad, with summer fast approaching, fire authorities are reminding people to prepare their properties and plan ahead. The state's newly appointed fire chief says they could experience average to above average bushfire activity this season, with wet weather earlier this year leading to higher fuel loads.
Life-saving drones, remote satellites, even AI-powered fire detection. This state-of-the-art technology could be key to battling fast-moving bushfires.
We've got systems now where we can, at the click of a button, undertake a fire prediction model that's extremely accurate.
After months of prolonged rain and devastating floods, bushfire season is far from people's minds. But the Rural Fire Service is warning this summer may see increased fire activity, particularly in the state's west.
We've seen a lot of growth in grass areas, and that growth, once it dries out with only a couple of days of hot, dry weather, will be quite a high fire risk for our communities.
The Weather Bureau had predicted a wet summer for New South Wales, but a rare weather event known as a sudden stratospheric warming has been disrupting weather patterns, bringing hot, dry and windy conditions. Earlier this month, this season's first emergency warning was issued for a blaze in the Northern Rivers. The state's newly appointed Commissioner Trent Curtin says it could be a sign of what's to come.
Changing conditions have resulted in a shift in that approach, and now we're seeing an average season or above average season. Run an AI model over the top.
Since Black Summer 6 years ago, the service has invested heavily in new tech, but authorities are concerned it's complacency that could be lethal.
I just want to make sure that our community remember that bushfires can be very serious, they can be very dangerous, and they can happen really quickly.
A warning from the top boss as the temperature starts to dial up.
Public health experts are sounding the alarm about a social media trend encouraging people to drink raw milk. Dairy industry representatives and scientists say consuming raw or unpasteurized milk risks severe illness and could be fatal.
There's a growing international social media trend encouraging people to drink raw milk. But in Australia, selling unpasteurised milk for human consumption is illegal.
Social media-based health misinformation is rife, and this can lead to increased engagement. So there's a benefit for the content creator to put out information that might not be accurate because it kind of gives them traction on social media.
Raw milk is being sold in Australia as bath milk, not fit for human consumption. But that fact is being ignored by influencers, spruiking it as being better than pasteurised milk.
If it says not for human consumption on the label, then people are able to sell it, and this is sort of this loophole for people to buy it and consume it. So it's really concerning that there's this risk of people getting really unwell from consuming raw milk.
A coronial report into the death of a 3-year-old boy in Victoria in 2014 linked his death to the consumption of raw milk. But advocates for raw milk consumption say the benefits outweigh any risk.
But its intended use is to be put in the bath for bathing and for basically like exfoliating and having clear skin. But if you happen to drink some of it, then you can get the benefits as well.
What they haven't really thought through is, you know, the mum of the poor toddler or child who maybe dies from the milk consumption, or other illnesses, aged people, or people who are in weak immunocompromised groups.
Dwindling profits on dairy farms have made the sale of raw milk as bath milk an attractive option.
They want to increase the returns from the farm. That's really what's motivating them.
While bath milk products are being sold in Australia, the dairy industry is strongly urging farmers not to sell raw milk. A cautionary tale to keep milk drinkers safe.
You're watching TV1 News. Sport is next. Stay tuned.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's One-Took wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Toks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG e Mia. Pine PNG made.
New Fabuloso multi-purpose cleaner with an irresistible fragrance that lasts all day long, creating a field of flowers in every corner of your home with an irresistible fragrance that lasts and lasts all day long. Fabuloso, irresistible fragrance.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Long year 2024, 7 pla baby i born one time HIV. HIV I can go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama I get HIV, long time long carrying baby, na time baby I susu. Tasol Yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bell mama clinic, na kiss him antenatal check. Time Yumi pan him sick HIV ariap, or time bell mama I positive penis, early treatment I can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV I go long baby. This na talk sawa I come long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Thanks for staying with us. In sports, Papua New Guinea's men's basketball team made history once again, winning the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025 in Honiara, Solomon Islands. The PNG men's team won gold and women won silver. They returned home today in heroic reception. The men's team was unbeaten throughout the tournament, showing a thrilling performance. They defeated Fiji 68-61 in the grand final and reclaimed the Melanesian Cup title for the second time. They returned home with gold medal, while women's team lost to Fiji in the grand final and settled for silver. The FIBA Melanesian Cup title returns to Papua New Guinea for the first time in 8 years. They last won the tournament in 2017, with men's team toppling the tournament. President of Basketball PNG, David Peters, said, "This victory not only brings pride to the nation, but also secures PNG a strong position heading into the 2027 Pacific Games in Tahiti."
And the silver is a bonus to our efforts that we put in. The main aim for us was to qualify for the Pacific Games. For us to qualify, we have to be in the first two. So we went in there, determined to go into the Pacific Games qualifier, and we achieved that. We actually defeated all the other teams in our pools, both men and women. And as a result, we were at the top of the pool when we finished. And yesterday we had a grand final, and our boys won gold, and our girls came second to Fiji and got silver.
PNG Orchids are confident they can bounce back next weekend against Tonga after succumbing to 2 heavy defeats for consecutive weekends to Australia and Cook Islands on the home turf, Santos National Football Stadium in Port Moresby. The Orchids head coach Tani Norris, in the post-match press conference, after their defeat to Cook Islands in the Pacific Championships yesterday, conceded that they can still fix their game through reflection and individual performance. Norris said the team will be having a week off to regroup and come back strong for their must-win match against Samoa next weekend in Port Moresby.
So, simple fix, though.
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's something that, you know, we've got a week off now that we can go back and work on and regroup, come in for the Tongan game even stronger, but something that the girls know that they can fix when they go home and do what they need to do through this coming week. But
the Orchids head coach further said her side scored the first try of the match and were looking promising in the opening stanza of the game. But the experience and class in the Cook Islands Moanas proved the difference. The Moanas halfback, the skipper Santai Kiria-Ratu, was all class. While Norris admitted her side was dominated by the visitors in most aspects of the game, she is positive her side can respond in better terms when they take on the Moanas next weekend. Meanwhile, the Orchids coach praised debutants. She admitted she is happy with some of the young girls coming through. She said they'll be good for the Orchids in the upcoming tournaments, including the 2026 Rugby League World Cup. The Orchids head coach expressed that she will be looking into assembling her best side for the next game against Tonga. She said some of her players have minor injury concerns and she will make some changes where necessary. The PNG Orchids are now sitting at the bottom of the table in Women's Bowl Championship ladder, with Cook Islands leading and Tonga sitting second on the table. West Tigers and Fiji Bati fullback Jirambula was having a field day, scoring 4 tries against Cook Islands I2 yesterday at the Santos National Football Stadium, helping his side to 44-24 win in the opening match of the Pacific Bowl Championship. While they celebrate the victory, the Bati noted they still have PNG Kumuls to play and it won't be a soft game. The Fiji Bati ran rampant over the Cook Islands I2. They were unstoppable with Tui Kamika setting the platform and Kat Donahue controlling the ruck before Jirambula finishes off with some silky put-downs. The Cook Islands I2, on the other hand, had Cronulla Sharks centre KL Iro leading the team around and Brisbane Broncos Premiership winner Brandon Piakura powering up the forward pack. Despite fielding in a decent team, the Cook Islands were never a match to the Fijian outfit, who were at their absolute best. The Fiji Bati started the match well and held onto their lead to finish the game with comfortable win. The Fiji Bati head coach Wais Kativerata in the post-match press conference noted that his men will have a rest this week and take on the PNG Kumuls. In their recent meeting, the PNG Kumuls have been dominating the Batis.
We spoke about during the week. They focus and we need to go back now to the drawing board and work really hard against, because we've got PNG coming in the next 2 weeks, so we're going to work hard on our rugby. So that's one thing we're going to work on. We know we got points all over the park, but we just need to control the rugby better this time around.
The Bati coach further said he has brought in a few debutants in the team for this tournament and they handled their task well. He is expected to stick with the team for the PNG Kumuls clash. He said only changes will be forced by injury. The Bati captain Tui Kamita expressed similar sentiment, stating that this championship is a platform where young Fijian players expose their talents and get a chance to play in the NRL.
We got heaps of young boys in our forwards pack, but in saying that, heaps of them haven't made their debut yet. So after this kind of championship, can put their name out there. Hopefully, in the years to come, they can make their debut. But we that's been always our main focus coming to this kind of camp. The more we can teach them, like first of all, you have to be a good person before you are a good player. So
the Fiji Bati gets the win and will celebrate. They take on the much stronger opposition in PNG Kumuls in their next game. This will be a cracker of a game, with both teams will be assembling their best sides. The University of Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League season concluded yesterday. The VC Oval was packed as the School of Law brothers went head-to-head with the School of Business and Public Policy Eagles for the championship title. The Eagles capitalized on a late error by the brothers in the final 9 minutes to secure a victory 10 points to 6 at full-time.
The university's rugby league field was full by to kick off at 4:30 on Saturday game day. For the Sol brothers, this final meant a lot as they made their maiden grand final appearance after 13 years of UPNG RFL competition.
Play grand final. Sol brothers the team where I've been plenty time lo grand final, but the last grand final was in I think 2019, 18 or something. So, but lo history lo Sol brothers no what time Sol brothers been winning grand final. So now es mi mangi kamo semem. Blama mas lo play grand final na mi bla hope. Mi bla ba winning flag grand final na megim. All sabotage fans lo na mi bla tu, ba bla megim mi bla tamamas.
In the first 10 minutes, both teams were locked down with no scores as they kept their defense and attack intact. The Eagles scored their first points through their winger, Nemaya Jeffrey, who made a great run, set up by teammate Jetro Tingul. Jeffrey was later named player of the match. After a few strong runs and hits up, Saint Mipe replied for the brothers to score just before halftime with a successful conversion. The scores were locked at 6-all at halftime. The Eagles, who have played final footies, tried to attack faster to beat the Sol brothers, who were out there to win a cup title. With only 10 minutes left, the Eagles made the move that won the game. Fullback and speed star Joshua John sneaked past the defense to set up Jeffrey, who scored the winning try and is second on the day. This sealed the win, keeping another championship win for the School of Business and Public Policy Eagles. Michael Tamtipais, TVWAN Sports.
In overseas sports, the annual Next Gen Unite Footy Cup has brought Melbourne's South Sudanese community together again. The event was held at Whiten Oval to encourage young African Australians to connect through sport.
In Melbourne's Inner West, a Saturday footy match is bringing people together. This is the third year of the annual East versus West community tournament.
Celebrate our culture, bring unity and really showcase the amazing people and the work that the African community have been doing in Australia for a long time.
A day where sport, music and mentorship come together to empower
when we talk about the communication
and rewrite the headlines.
Most of the time when we're doing well, we're Australian, but then when we're doing negative, we're African.
They hope the day will inspire kids to join their local footy club and seek out Next Gen for support. For many families here, the stakes are bigger than the game. The recent deaths of Dawa Keng and Chol Achek have shaken the community. The coaches here say what keeps kids out of trouble isn't punishment, it's purpose.
We're hoping by making all this quite public, they know that it's here and they know the kind of people to reach out to as well.
Leaders here say what they need is a long-term funding commitment to make sure that events like this can continue to showcase talent and bring people together for years to come.
We've got little siblings who are 5 years now. They're going to get to 10, they're going to get to 15, and by the time they're 18, they're going to feel confident, they're going to feel like they're accepted in the community, and they're going to do great things. We see that there's quite a lot of AFL players that are South Sudanese, right? But we're seeing not much support at the grassroots level.
Every cheer a small win for a community determined to change the story.
That's it for sports. Now the weather forecast. This is a heavy rain and potential flood warning issued by Papua New Guinea National Weather Service for Western, Gulf, Central, Milne Bay Islands, Oro, New Britain, Bougainville, including the Momasa region. Heavy rain with the potential to cause riverine and flash flood are expected for these mentioned areas. All residents of the mentioned communities are advised to take necessary precautions during the warning period. That wraps up Sunday's news. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by